Continuing on our Christmas celebration, this time of the year is all about music, we know that, and there's no other angelic voice I love to hear over the holidays than Jewel. Poetic intro. She's joining us on the line. Hi, Jewel.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Wonderful.
Good, good. And I should say Merry Christmas to you as well.
Well, likewise. Thank you.
Thank you. So the Sing-Off is back on NBC. That's how I know it's the holidays, because Christmas, really, it is the most wonderful time of the year. And we're going to talk about the Sing-Off in just a second, but what do you love about the holidays?
Oh, I think the Christmas spirit. I know everybody complains it's become very commercial, but I really think the Christmas spirit is magical, and it's a chance for adults to feel like a child again and look at the sparkly lights and create magic in our homes for our children.
Now, you do have a child. Is he old enough to get excited for Christmas yet, or no?
Yeah, he's pretty excited. He's 3.5, and he is all about it.
So that's got to be interesting. You must look at Christmas different now once you have a child, or is it sort of the same thing?
It's definitely made it fun again. It's really true that at a certain point you don't really care about receiving gifts as much as you enjoy giving them, and it's an amazing thing to be able to create an environment and traditions for a child so that they can have that wonder and that magic in their lives. Although my son is oddly very practical. He's like, Mom, Santa's just a toy. I'm like, do I keep going with this thing, or do I let it go? What do I do here?
Do you have any traditions that you're starting with him? Like, what are you doing?
We always come to the mountains. I have a house here in the Rockies in Colorado, and it's a white Christmas. And so he and I are both learning how to downhill ski, because I never learned. And just decorating trees and looking for deer tracks in the snow, and it's just very sweet.
Now, you grew up in Alaska, right?
I did, yeah. My family actually have a show about them right now called Alaska, the Last Frontier on the Discovery Network. My family were pioneers. They homesteaded. And so I was raised on the family homestead living off the land.
So where I'm going with that is, you know Christmas as having snow and white fluffy snowmen. I'm sure you've spent some Christmases elsewhere where there isn't snow. Is it the same thing or no?
I guess it's what you're used to. I certainly like the mountains and snow because that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get commercial, though, for a second. What's on your Christmas wish list this year? If somebody had to buy you one thing, what do you want?
Let's see. I don't have anything on my wish list. I guess that sounds terrible, but, yeah. I don't know. I don't got a thing.
Okay, here's another one, then. We know that Christmas calories don't count this time of year, so what's your one guilty pleasure?
Yeah.
Is it a drink? Is it a dessert? What do you have to pig out on at Christmas?
Eggnog. I really love eggnog, and I know it's horrible for you, but it's delicious.
Have you seen they've got like flavored kinds of eggnog? Have you seen that before?
No. What do you mean?
Yeah, there's candy cane eggnog, there's chocolate eggnog. I've seen it in a few stores. It's kind of weird.
I don't doubt it.
All right, we're going to get back to the music. Hopefully my voice will return for the second segment, and we're going to chat about NBC's The Sing-Off. It's airing tonight on NBC. Stick around. More with Jewel right after this. Jeremy Bradley here, back on top of the charts and the open road, and yeah, it is me, I swear, it's not B. Arthur. Losing my voice, but I'm going to get through this. Now, in the last segment, we were talking with Jewel about her Christmas memories, and of course, Christmas to me now also signifies The Sing-Off on NBC. Is it just, it's a 2-hour special, it's a one-night-only thing this year, right?
It is. It's 6 contestants going down to 1 winner in a 2-hour special. The Sing-Off is an all-a-cappella singing competition, so every single thing you hear will be made with a human voice, which is incredible, because it sounds like there's a full band, percussion, bass lines. It's incredible what these kids do with their voices, and it takes so much precision and technique and craft that me and my fellow judges just often sit there amazed.
I think what I love about it, though, is when you have a band, musical instruments, it's very easy to hide behind that if you can't hit notes or whatever it is, or this auto-tuning or whatever it's called. This must be really hard, then, for a singer, because it's only your voice that we're hearing.
Yeah, there's no place to hide with this, and everybody has to be so precise and technically gifted. It doesn't just take one technically gifted singer, it takes a whole group of them.
When there's so many other voices around you, is it hard to get lost in what everybody else is doing and focus on your own? Like, as an artist, how do you do that?
If you're in the group, everybody has their part. You practice so much. This is a very, practice-intensive art form. And so it just becomes, I think, very effortless. Everybody knows their part, and if somebody isn't holding their end up, there's a real empty space in the music. And it's pretty obvious. As a judge, it's difficult to judge, because sometimes there's so many things going on simultaneously that you really have to try and slow down while you're listening, and if there's a pitch problem, usually pitch is built off the bass line, and oftentimes if your bass singer isn't exactly perfect on their pitch, everybody else will be off a little bit. So it's really important not just to look at the lead singer who might be pitchy. It's important to look at what his falter was at the bass singer's fault. And so it's complicated, and you want to make sure you get it right because these are people that really deserve great feedback.
And that's something that always throws me off. When I see your critiques of everybody, I'm sitting there going, how did she know that it was so-and-so? And how can you hear that? Because I just hear it as music, but I guess you've sort of got the insight. You've got that ear for it that you can pinpoint those things.
Yeah, with enough time you kind of learn how this particular craft is done and how it's built, and trying to break it down in real time is definitely a challenge. But that's why I love judging this show. You know, we're not these generalized people saying, oh, yo, you didn't bring it, or I just didn't feel it. Like, if I was a contestant, I'd hate that, because I was like, I don't know what to do when I go back and practice. I need something very specific that I can work on and achieve. And so I try and get very specific feedback.
So what's your favorite moment this season that we should be looking for?
There's an amazing group, a female group from Nashville, and they do about 60 to 90 shows a year in prisons. And the lead singer is a minister, and she's really amazing. And they really do amazing work traveling all over the country and trying to see the humanity in people that have been written off by society. And it was very touching to hear her talk about it.
Well, that, I guess, ties in nicely with the holiday spirit, too, though, right?
It does, perfectly.
Well, the Sing-Off airs tonight on NBC. Check your local listings. Jewel, thank you so much for joining us today. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks. Goodbye now.
Today's best music with Jeremy Bradley.